Do you sometimes feel like your legs just aren't as strong as they used to be? Maybe climbing stairs feels like a mountain, or getting up from a chair takes a little more effort each time. It's a frustrating reality many of us face as we get older. This subtle, creeping loss of strength that can make everyday tasks feel daunting. You might even worry about falls, or losing your independence because your legs just aren't as reliable as they once were. It's a common misconception that losing leg muscle is just an inevitable part of aging, something we simply have to accept. But what if I told you that some of the very foods you might be starting your day with are actually accelerating this decline, quietly destroying your leg muscle from the inside out? It's a surprising truth that many people over 60 aren't aware of. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 common breakfast carbohydrates that are silent saboteurs of your leg strength. And more importantly, we'll talk about delicious, simple swaps you can make to protect and even rebuild that vital muscle. These aren't just about avoiding certain foods. They're about empowering you to regain strength and confidence in your legs. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about how easy it is to make a real difference. So, let's dive right into the first culprit. The one that often looks so innocent and even comforting on our breakfast tables, those brightly colored, highly processed breakfast cereals and the tempting pastries like donuts, croissants, and sugary muffins. You might think, oh, it's just a little bit of sugar. What harm can it do? But for our leg muscles, especially as we age, these foods are surprisingly destructive. Imagine your body trying to build and maintain strong leg muscles, which are essential for everything from walking to balancing, to simply standing up from a chair. Now, when you start your day with a bowl of sugary cereal or a sweet pastry, what happens almost immediately is a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Your body rushes to produce a lot of insulin to bring that sugar down. This might seem like a good thing, but these constant blood sugar roller coasters and high insulin levels create a state of chronic inflammation in your body. And inflammation, my friends, is a silent enemy of muscle. It hinders your body's ability to repair and rebuild muscle tissue, which is something we need to do continuously, especially as we get older and our bodies become a little less efficient at it. Think about it: if your muscles are constantly battling inflammation, they can't focus on getting stronger. Beyond inflammation, these types of breakfast carbs are essentially empty calories. They give you a quick burst of energy. Sure, but that energy crashes quickly, leaving you feeling tired and hungry again soon after. More importantly, they offer very little in terms of the essential building blocks your muscles desperately need. We're talking about high-quality protein and vital nutrients. Leg muscles, like all muscles, are made of protein. If you're not getting enough protein, especially at breakfast after a long night of fasting, your body starts to break down its own muscle tissue to get the amino acids it needs. This is a huge problem for folks over 60, where sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, is already a significant concern. Every gram of protein not consumed from a quality source means your legs are fighting an uphill battle. Let's take a common scenario. You wake up, grab a bowl of your favorite crunchy flakes or a couple of biscuits from a packet, maybe a dollop of jam, and wash it down with some orange juice. It tastes good. It's convenient, but from a muscle-building perspective, you've just consumed a meal that is extremely high in refined carbohydrates, low in protein, and lacking in fiber. Your blood sugar shoots up, then crashes. Your body is in an inflammatory state, and your muscles are essentially starving for the protein they need to repair and grow. Over time, this daily habit contributes significantly to the weakening of your leg muscles, making you feel less stable, less energetic, and more prone to the kind of falls that can truly impact your quality of life. It's like trying to build a house with flimsy materials. It just won't stand strong for long. So, what can you do? The good news is, making a switch is simpler than you might think. Instead of those sugary cereals, reach for protein-rich options. Think about a couple of scrambled eggs, full of essential amino acids, perhaps with some avocado for healthy fats and some spinach for nutrients. Or consider a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, which is packed with protein. Maybe with a handful of berries for antioxidants and a sprinkle of nuts for healthy fats and fiber. Even steel-cut oats, which are less processed than instant oatmeal, can be a good base if you boost them with protein powder or nuts and seeds. The key is to prioritize protein and fiber at breakfast, which will not only stabilize your blood sugar but also provide your muscles with the nourishment they need to stay strong and functional. It's about feeding your legs, not just your taste buds, right from the start of your day. Now that we've looked at how those refined, sugary carbs sabotage your leg strength, let's move on to another surprisingly common breakfast carb that also does immense damage without you even realizing it. So, we've talked about the sugary cereals and pastries that silently chip away at your leg muscle. But the next breakfast carb we need to be incredibly wary of is equally common and often overlooked white bread. Bagels, and those seemingly wholesome but often highly refined muffins. Now, many people think, oh, it's just bread. It's a staple. But the problem isn't bread itself. It's the kind of bread. Most white breads, bagels, and even many commercial muffins are made from highly processed, refined flour. This means the grain has been stripped of its bran and germ, which are where all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals reside. What's left is essentially pure starch. When you eat something made with refined flour, your body digests it incredibly quickly, almost as fast as pure sugar, just like with sugary cereals. This leads to a rapid spike in blood sugar and a subsequent surge of insulin. This constant roller coaster ride for your blood sugar isn't just about inflammation. Over time, it can contribute to insulin resistance. When your cells become resistant to insulin, they struggle to absorb glucose from your blood, leading to consistently higher blood sugar levels. This state isn't good for any part of your body, but for your muscles, it's particularly detrimental. Insulin plays a role in helping amino acids, the building blocks of protein, get into your muscle cells. If your cells are insulin resistant, it's harder for your muscles to repair themselves and grow stronger. Even if you are eating enough protein, it's like having the building materials for a house, but the delivery trucks can't get them to the right spot. Think about a typical morning bagel with cream cheese or a couple of slices of toast. It feels filling for a moment, but because it lacks fiber and significant protein, you'll likely feel hungry again quickly. And more importantly, you're missing out on an opportunity to nourish your muscles. Instead of providing sustained energy and muscle-building nutrients, you're giving your body a fast hit of easily convertible sugar that puts a strain on your system and detracts from muscle repair. Contrast this with a slice of truly whole grain bread, and I mean real whole grain, where you can see the grains, not just brown-colored white bread. While better, even whole grains need to be balanced with protein and healthy fats to slow down digestion and provide a more sustained release of energy without the dramatic blood sugar spikes. The problem is, many people consume these refined flour products in large quantities for breakfast, making them the primary source of calories without the vital muscle support. Next up, let's talk about another common breakfast item that masquerades as healthy but can be surprisingly damaging to your leg muscle: fruit juices, and many of those fruit on the bottom or flavored yogurts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fruit is healthy. Right. Absolutely. Whole fruit is fantastic. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, and crucial fiber. But fruit juice, that's a whole different story. When fruit is juiced, most of the beneficial fiber is removed. What you're left with is concentrated fruit sugar, or fructose, in liquid form. Drinking a glass of orange juice or apple juice is essentially like drinking a sugar-sweetened beverage, because there's no fiber to slow down absorption. That sugar hits your bloodstream incredibly fast, leading to another sharp blood sugar spike and insulin release. We've already discussed how these spikes contribute to inflammation and can hinder muscle repair. Plus, liquid calories are notoriously less filling than solid food, so you consume more sugar without feeling satisfied, which can lead to overeating later. For your leg muscles, this means another missed opportunity for real nourishment. and another dose of muscle-damaging sugar. You might as well be sipping on soda for breakfast. In terms of its impact on your blood sugar and muscle health. And what about those flavored yogurts? Many of them are loaded with added sugars, often as much as a dessert. You pick up a small cup of strawberry yogurt, thinking you're getting healthy probiotics and some protein. But if you read the label, you might be shocked to see 15, 20, or even 25 grams of added sugar in a single serving. That's far more than your body needs, especially first thing in the morning. And it completely negates any potential benefits from the yogurt itself. The combination of dairy, which naturally contains some sugar, and added sugars, creates a very similar blood sugar spike to the refined carbs we just discussed, leading to the same inflammatory and muscle-damaging effects. And sometimes, these yogurts contain artificial sweeteners, which, while not spiking blood sugar directly, can have their own negative impacts on your gut microbiome, which is increasingly linked to overall health, including muscle health and metabolism. The simple solution here is to swap out fruit juice for whole fruit. Enjoy an apple, an orange, or a handful of berries. You get all the vitamins, minerals, and crucially, the fiber, which slows down sugar absorption and helps you feel full and satisfied. And for yogurt, always choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Then, you can add your own healthy mix-ins like fresh fruit, a sprinkle of nuts or seeds, a dash of cinnamon, or even a tiny drizzle of pure maple syrup if you absolutely need a touch of sweetness. This way, you control the sugar, maximize the protein, and ensure your breakfast is truly supporting your leg muscles, not working against them. These easy adjustments can make a world of difference in how your legs feel and perform throughout the day. Next, we'll put all of this together with some truly encouraging news about how these simple shifts can transform your strength and overall well-being. We've spent some time uncovering the surprising ways certain seemingly innocent breakfast foods can silently undermine the strength and vitality of your leg muscles. It might feel like a lot to take in. But remember, the core message is simple: by making conscious choices about what you fuel your body with first thing in the morning, you hold the power to significantly impact your leg strength, mobility, and overall independence. We looked at how those bowls of highly processed, sugary breakfast cereals and those tempting pastries, like donuts and muffins, led to rapid blood sugar spikes, chronic inflammation, and deprive your muscles of the vital protein they need to stay strong. We also discussed how refined white breads and bagels, stripped of their essential fiber and nutrients, create a similar metabolic chaos, hindering your muscles' ability to repair and grow. And finally, we uncovered the hidden sugars in fruit juices and many flavored yogurts, showing how they can be just as detrimental, flooding your system with sugar without the beneficial fiber or protein. Now, I want to reassure you that this isn't about perfection or making drastic, uncomfortable changes overnight. It's about awareness and making small, consistent steps. Imagine how much better your legs will feel when they are properly nourished, when they aren't constantly fighting against inflammatory foods. Think about the simple joy of climbing stairs with ease, feeling more stable on your feet when you're out for a walk, or simply getting up from your favorite armchair without that nagging struggle. These aren't just minor conveniences, they are cornerstones of a truly independent and fulfilling life as you get older. Each time you choose whole, unprocessed foods rich in protein and healthy fats for breakfast, you're not just making a healthy choice, you're actively investing in your future strength, your balance, and your ability to continue doing all the things you love. Consider starting your day with options like eggs, perhaps scrambled or boiled, which are a complete protein source and incredibly versatile. If you enjoy dairy, plain Greek yogurt is a powerhouse of protein and probiotics that you can customize with fresh berries or a few nuts for added goodness. Even a well-chosen oatmeal, like steel-cut oats, can be a great option if you make sure to add protein, whether it's through a scoop of protein powder, some nuts, seeds, or even a dollop of cottage cheese on the side. The key is to shift your mindset from a carb-heavy, sugary start to a protein-rich, nutrient-dense beginning that truly supports your entire body, especially those crucial leg muscles. This journey to better leg strength and overall vitality isn't about deprivation. It's about embracing foods that empower you. It's about feeling stronger, more energetic, and more confident in every step you take. Remember, your body, especially your muscles, responds incredibly well to consistent, good nutrition. It's never too late to start making changes that will have a profound positive impact. Every single healthier breakfast choice is a victory for your legs, helping them to stay robust and ready for whatever life throws your way. You deserve to feel strong, stable, and independent at every age. I truly hope this information has been helpful and has given you a fresh perspective on how crucial your breakfast choices are for your leg health. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you already made some of these changes? Or are you planning to? What are your go-to muscle-friendly breakfast ideas? Please share your comments below. Your insights could help so many others in our community. If you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up. A like goes a long way in helping us reach more people who need this information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical advice and inspiring content designed to help you live your best life. Your journey to stronger legs and a more vibrant future starts right now. One breakfast at a time. Live your best life at every age.